welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. Today we're gonna play. We're gonna play. This is Garden Hop 3. So we're gonna put all this together and make us a pretty card. I've got this one almost finished. You know I'm gonna put a few more things on there, but this one's almost finished. That's what we're making today. I like mine to be the samey, so I'm good with that. Got all my stuff cut out. This is your freebie. It'll be on my website or on the Facebook group page. Either which way you want to go get that. And you can come play along. If you want to be in the drawing for a free digital journal kit, that is, you make the card and then post it on the Facebook group page. Pretty simple, okay? All right, let me put this aside somewhere so it won't make a craft-a-lanch. And we will get started. I've got my card here. This one has the swing on it. It's backed on file folder, of course. And I didn't round my corners. You can, but for this I just didn't. So that's just me being me, okay? So I've got my little sign here, and I'm gonna put my butterfly on here. So I'm, getting a start on it. I like putting the butterfly on the end of it. It's just a thing with me right now. You know how you go through phases and stuff? Yeah, that's what I do. So, yep. I hope you guys have had a good summer. Mine's been just too hot to get outside. So, I had an inside summer, right? That's what I'm calling it. Okay. So, yep. It's been one of those things where I've spent a lot of time doing planning and, stuff like that. See if I can get this straight-ish right. Yep. Get my brayer and give it a little roll there. Okay, now I'm going to put my mailbox over here, put that down first because I'm layering other things on top of it, right? So, yeah. I cut these out on my Cricut. I have a Cricut Maker 3. It does great. I have to work on it a lot. You have to calibrate it within an inch of its life. And sometimes that's like a hog wrestle. You have to keep going and going and going and going. You really have to work hard to get it to work. But once you get it calibrated, it's good until they upgrade their software again. Then you have to do it again. Just saying. I think it's harder on paper crafters than anybody else. We use it for specific and very detailed things when other crafters use it for larger, larger items. Vinyl and, things like that. And I use it for vinyl, but for paper crafting, it's a little more complicated. We'll just put it that way. You can do it. I do it. You can do it. Just saying. But, yeah, it's a lot of calibrating. We'll just, hang that out there. But most of the people who use the Cricut, I think, use it for other things other than paper crafting. It's one of those things, Okay, I'm going to sit that right there to the edge-ish. It's a little treasure chest. You never know what you're going to find in a garden, right? Okay, let's get our little bunny girl and put her down there. This one's a garden swing, so it's all about, a nice, quiet moment in the garden when you can just go and swing and, enjoy the beauty and the swing. Okay. Trying to get this swing. My Cricut kept its little strings on. I mean, little, whatever that is, holding that on there. We'll just put it that way. Yeah. Yep. there. And what am I going to do next? I'm going to do, let's do these little kitties in the teacup. I just thought they were cute, so I had to throw them in there somewhere, right? Okay, right there. And then the little girl bunny that's fixing to get on the swing, right? Now when my Cricut cut her out, it of course cut the balloon separate, but I kept it because, you know, you can still put it on there. So, and when you cut her out, you might want to cut, you know, I mean, who's going to cut a string, right? You can put a string on there. You can, but what I'm going to do is stick her balloon right up there, and it'll look like it's got a string. It doesn't, but it'll look like it, okay? So, I mean, that's my theory anyways. I think it'll work. So, if you stick it right like so, it'll look like she's still holding on to it. Yep. It's my, what I think of it. It's hard to hold on to these little birds. Okay, let's get our little bird on there. So yeah, we've got one more little garden hop postcard, and we'll have our little garden hop done. We'll be done hopping with this. It's kind of fun though, just to play. It reminds me of the paper dolls. It really does. From when I was a kid, you know. Yeah. I'm gonna try to keep that little twig under there. The Cricut cut one twig off and I couldn't find it, so I didn't look too hard, but just saying. The other one it kept, so I'm like, well, I just, you know, put it that way. There you go. You never know. When you get to the little tiny stuff, you never know. It's going to be this, it's going to be that, and this is going to go there. Okay, let me give that a roll. And then I'm going to close my glue so I don't, you know, sabotage myself, because that's important. And so now we've got to do our flat back pearls. Oh, I need my glue. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to put a little dot of glue there. My glue's trying to be happy now. Okay, and there. And there. And there. And I'm going to put one here for the birdhouse opening. I don't know. I'm being silly, but I think it'll be pretty. Okay. Now I'll close my glue. Maybe. Okay, I've got my long tweezers. These just work better for me. That's just a thing. I don't know. Those backwards ones don't work for me. They just don't. Okay, I'm going to put a white one on the birdhouse opening. Like so. And come on. Like so, right? Uh-oh. Sometimes it wants to hold on to my tweezers instead of go where I want it to go. Now I gotta put this one away. Thank you. Next time. Okay. These are more of a peachy colored butterfly, so I'm gonna use the peachy colored these. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think it'll be pretty. So there. And there. I need one more. Move out the way. Oh, now it's going to pick up a bunch of them. Okay, fine. Just have to make sure the the glue doesn't cake up on your tweezers, right? Okay. It's pretty when you do that. Then it's tedious when you got to put them away, when too many of them want to come out to play. They have a static thing going on, you know. They just do. Okay, let me put this back because that's dangerous. That is pointy and sharp and dangerous. Okay, stickles. Stickles. Now, on this, I'm thinking, of course I'm going to do the butterfly wings, you know, shake that up. But I'm also thinking about doing some of the flowers on the swing, and, you know, I think it'll be pretty. Let me give it a test. Ooh, it's really runny today. Be careful. That's all I can say with stickles. Be careful, because they will come out on you a lot. The warmer it is, the thinner, I guess, the glue gets. I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, I'm just giving it a little bit of around here. And let's see. I'm going to do some of these because that's got flowers on top of that. Cute. Okay, now I'm going to do some of these. This is one right here. It dries flat, guys, so don't worry if I'm looking a little bit, you know, much. It does. It dries flat. So I'm going to give it a little sparkle here and there and here, that kind of thing. Maybe over here. I don't know. Okay, so now move that one to the side and bring this one down. Up you go. Don't touch the stickles. Yeah, don't touch the stickles. That's because they will get on you, and then they'll smear on your work, and then, you know, it's just don't do it. Okay, there. Yep. Okay, down here. It is pretty. So why not give it a little bit of garden sparkle, right? Yeah. Cute. Now, is that all I did on that one? Okay. Now, like I said before, let that dry for a long time. I let mine sit for overnight. I don't touch them. I just leave them where they be. Okay? So this is the ones that we did before. This is the Garden Magic one, and we put the stickles on there. I hope you can see them. They're a little shiny, but I don't know if you can see them. They're not bold and in your face kind of thing. They're more subtle, but they're pretty. They're very pretty. And so we've got the Garden Magic, and then we've got Garden Time, where we did some stickles on there and our flat back pearls and things like that. So we're going to have some really pretty journal cards to do whatever we want to do with them. But they'll go in a nice garden journal, or, well, really, they could go in any journal. They could. Maybe not a winter journal, unless you're having a winter hopes journal, you know, you're waiting for spring or something. I don't know. So something like that. But this just makes them a little bit extra. Take it up a notch, right? Okay. So we've got these done. Let me see. I'll pull one of them up closer without touching anything on it. You can see the flat back pearls and maybe some of the shine of the stickles. I'm not sure how good it's coming through on the camera, but it's there. Trust me. Okay, so there it is. We've had a fun play. It looks really pretty. Who wouldn't want one of these, right? So make them for your friends and stuff. Share them around. And when it's all dry, turn it over and write a nice note on the back. Or leave it blank so they can write something on the back. I don't know. Whatever you want to do with it. Have fun, though. That's a requirement. Okay. You guys take care. Please like and subscribe. Pretty please. Thanks for watching. TTFN.